Hey everybody, at Bob Daly, OptimizeYourGolfGame.com. Um, Reaching out here, we've got a setup. We'll call this Ground Zero for Optimize Your Golf Game and Big Golf Academy. We've got a setup here with a private practice facility that we've created. So we have the ability to train one-on-one in a very quiet fashion. Reach out with any questions and any interest, we can set that up. But I want to kick things off. Get started talking about right out of the gate, before we even swing, before you make contact with the golf ball, need to understand how to set up. How do we get things started? There's 5 static fundamentals. Static meaning there's no movement. But understanding that simple process is critical, and many people I don't think understand that. There's a whole lot of guesswork going on, and I'll explain it as we go. But those 5 static fundamentals are grip, stance, where our feet are relative to each other, body position or posture. How do we stand? Is it poor posture? How far are our hands from our body? Things like that. Ball position. So again, all of those things incorporated. Where in the stance is the ball? Okay. And then lastly, alignment. And pretty much in that order. As you address the ball, you're going to grip the club. You're going to get set up, right? Your stance, your body position or posture might get adjusted. Okay. Your ball position, you'll do some shifting possibly. And then lastly, some alignment. Okay. Alignment meaning your feet, knees, hips, and shoulders should all be aimed in the same direction or parallel to the same line. That's what this stick indicates here. This is my body line. Okay. My target line for optimal swing results. Okay. My target line should mirror that or run parallel to my body line. Okay. Why is that? Well, our body has a natural range of motion. Okay. And that's how it will work. It will be most effective following those straight lines. If we crisscross those lines, right, these imaginary railway tracks, if you will, if those lines intersect anywhere, that's not optimal for our body's natural range of motion to repeat and be effective. We'll hit it. We'll still get the job done. Somehow it won't be that repeatable. And it may not be, the furthest drive or very directionally challenged. Most importantly, it'd be very inconsistent. Okay, so how do we create consistency? Let's understand grip, stance, ball position, body position, right? And posture. And then lastly, alignment. Alignment is critical. Understanding the relationship of these 2 lines is very, very crucial. All right. I don't care what club it is. If I'm putting, chipping, pitching, full swing with a 7-iron to driver, the ball's teed up, this relationship stays intact. Okay, for me to be most consistent and effective. All right. What that means is, and where it starts is, I need to have a target, right? And that doesn't necessarily mean the flag. Obviously, we want to get the ball in the hole, but that could mean a tree, the corner of a building in the distance, the edge of a pond in the distance. Who knows? But we need a finite point in the distance to aim to, right? Not a fairway. Or we go to the driving range. Often I'll ask people, how'd you hit the ball? Well, great. I hit them out there in the field. Ball went well, out there in that 200-yard wide range, and then they go play and can't hit a fairway. So we need that finite point in the distance to aim at. Okay, that becomes point A. Point B would be our ball. Okay, we then draw a line, an imaginary line between those 2 points. That becomes our target line. All right, then we just parallel a line or create a parallel line with our body line as we set up. Okay, here I've got 7-iron, right? I set up, my grip's good, Stance is comfortable, feet about shoulder width apart. My body position, decent posture, knees are slightly bent to allow mobility. Okay, lead arm is vertical and set. All right, I'm aligned. Ball position is slightly forward of stance, or forward of center, sorry. Then I'm ready to go. Okay, as long as I have that target in the distance, I have something in my head to release the club head to. Release the club head with my right arm. Okay, I can extend to my target. If I don't have that release point, if I'm thinking a field, well, I have no way to measure how successful I am, if I was effective with that shot or not, because I have no point, no measuring point. And it's kind of like throwing a ball. You don't throw a ball to the field, you'll throw a ball to the catcher or the first baseman, or to a specific target, and you'll typically release in that direction, right? So this is no different. It's the same thing. You need that point out there to make this happen. If you can be consistent here in setup, you'll be consistent out there. Okay, any questions, reach out. Bob Daly, optimizeyourgolfgame.com. Thanks, and we will see you soon.